It's the most hated gang, the Hoover Criminals. We're gonna check it out. Shout out to everybody. Let's get it.
You gotta do it too much. What the f?
What gang affiliation done the most gangsters historical shit in Los Angeles? I'm gonna tell you the Hoovers. Tell you the RC don't mean Crip, it mean criminal. And nah, we ain't siding with the Bloods. We everybody killing. We CK, we Crip killing and blood killing.
I heard what the term EVK means, and it sounds kind of intense. Are we doing something wrong, though, officer?
Get against the fence, big dog.
What about?
Hey.
Whoa. Did I say something that was wrong?
Yes. You want a shot?
I'll do a shot.
Take a shot.
I'll do a shot.
The Hoover Criminals, the gang that beefs with everyone in Los Angeles. With names like the Bloods, Crips, Mexican Mafia, and MS-13, it's safe to say gang culture flourishes in South Central LA. And today, we cover the Hoover Criminals who proudly claim themselves as EBK, or Everybody Killer, a title that invites a lot of gang warfare. If you track this gang from the 1960s, you'll find that conflict is consistent in their history. They originated as the Hoover Groovers, but became the Hoover Gangster Crips after a murder of young leader Little Chocolate shifted alliances, and they later adopted their present name, the Hoover Criminals, after yet another murder and falling out from rival sets. One of the group's most famous members is Freeway Ricky Ross, who in his era was legendary for being perhaps the most successful seller of crack cocaine in the country, and the influence behind rapper Rick Ross's persona. We were invited by Hoover rappers Poke and Jay Heartless to a barbecue deep in Hoover territory. We meet them, we encounter a blitz from the LAPD, and I say a joke that made things really scary for a second. But first, folks, a quick word from our sponsor.
The sponsor of today's video is My Heritage.
Oh,
They send
hell
you a
no.
DNA kit in the mail, and you get to figure things out.
Come on, man.
And it's a really quick process.
Into the video.
So we're going to be going to visit one of the most historical street gangs of all time. So much of the roots of rap and hip-hop culture stem from the area that we're in, and same with gang structure in America. One thing about tough places to grow up is, done right, they can also have very deep senses of community. That's what I'm hoping I find with these Hoovers.
Or get robbed for your camera.
I'm Tommy.
My people, man.
Nice to meet you.
My good people, man.
You guys using seasoning on this shit?
Yeah, we season.
Just checking, you know?
We have seasoning, bro. You
Adobo?
Everything is the real deal Holyfield over here. You know what I'm saying? Real deal. I'll go to the V-line.
Imagine someone white asking you if you season. That was the craziest shit I've ever heard. I'm not gonna lie to you. That was crazy. Yeah, because, you know, from my experience, white people don't season a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? It's just bland. We're the seasoned kings. You know, we love some seasoning.
Vermont District, over street, 50 to the hundreds. You know how we do it. You know, we stay flexing, man. Oh, they call me Baby MD, aka the Baniac. You know what I'm saying?
The Baniac?
Yeah, the Baniac.
That's a crazy nickname.
That's the real deal Holyfield out here, though. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to our session, though. We're gonna get y'all a whole little tour how we get down over here. You know what I'm saying?
You're just putting a grill together, getting some food ready to go.
We do all that. You know what I'm saying? We live and direct over here, though. You feel me? But it's dangerous over here, though.
Investigators are on scene here of a triple shooting in South LA that claimed 2 lives.
Teenage boy is dead after a shooting. We have learned a person of interest has been detained tonight.
Key news in South LA. A 14-year-old boy is among 4 people wounded in a drive-by shooting.
But at the same time, it's full of talent, full of good potential, special. You know what I'm saying? All that.
We just got back from Tijuana yesterday. You guys ever been?
It was at Hong Kong.
We were in Zona Norte.
How was it?
It was good. We kind of met with a guy that kind of ran his little area, but he gave back a lot to the community. You know what I mean? You speak any Spanish? Give the people a little language lesson.
Estás aquí en el barrio de los Hoovers, pero yo soy de la Gardena 13, yeah.
The Hoover Criminals are a collection of mostly black sets across LA, but to an outsider, it can be tough to track who is on whose team. For example, the orange-wearing Hoover Criminals beef viciously with most Crip sets, but they do have an alliance with the 5 Deuce Gangster Crips that oftentimes sport blue. To add further confusion, they have also joined forces with at least one Mexican gang, 13 Gardena, which you see mentioned here. The reality is street politics are ever shifting, so to a person not from here, it can feel impossible to know whether you would be in a friendly or enemy territory. But to a guy in the streets, it's something you know like the back of your hand.
Or you gonna get your ass shot.
Hey, nice to meet you, brother.
I went to the front looking for you. I didn't know you was
He came through the back way.
Yeah, I told him come through the back way.
I saw a couple of cops in the front, by the way.
It's
You
all
guys-
good. They
yeah,
always
yeah.
be trying to babysit type shit.
Are they normally there, or are they here because you're here, you think? Like you guys
They
are?
be having little events and shit cracking up here for the kids and shit, for the youth. So they be just watching over. Cause you know a lot of shit be happening over here, so it's freaky.
I listened to like one thing on YouTube on my drive here, and it was Whack 100 being like,
Them niggas took a blue rag, put it down, said our C don't mean crip, it mean criminal. Our rag is orange, and now we ain't siding with the Bloods. We everybody killer. We CK, we crip killing and blood killing.
I heard what the term EBK means, and it sounds kind of
What
intense.
EBK mean?
Everybody killer.
Everybody killer. Everybody killer for sure.
That's a lot of people. Everybody?
Everybody's everybody.
I ain't even gonna lie to y'all, you know what I'm saying? This is how we do it over here. Hey, our big homies raised us right, you know what I'm saying? It's so much that we know that we don't show, but y'all learn later on in life. You know what I'm saying? I hope all my youth make it out.
I'm about to grab one of these Hoover Links.
That's what I said. You was there, bro.
This is the first
Hoover
crew I
Link.
met that isn't afraid to eat a link. You know what I mean?
Oh God, you
I've
go
been to
for it.
sections, I've been to like hoods in Texas where they're afraid to eat. They have to eat that in the privacy of their house. Message to the people: don't be afraid to eat a hot dog or a bratwurst.
It's not.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. I with them.
Yeah, we need to stop getting all weird about nothing. You know what I mean? So. We approve this message. So one other thing I'm noticing right away about the squad is it seems like guys are a little bit older. Like some of the guys, like I'm meeting a lot of really young squads lately. There's no,
We can call them right now.
no, they're the wild ones.
No, we the wild ones. We the ones who teach them.
But there's not that many. Okay, there's not that many OGs anymore. Like a lot of times, I go to hoods and I meet an OG. The OG is 20 years old. That's not a real. That's not an OG.
See, our OGs is like.
They got a little wild one right here.
You're the wild man.
What's the deal?
Why do they call you the wild one?
I squab everybody on all.
You say you squab?
I fight everybody.
Okay. You like to go down. You like to.
What's that?
Is Nuck if you buck a term around here?
That.
Nuck if you buck. So how's high school treating you?
Good.
Do you fight kids at school?
Yeah, I go to a lane.
Have you gotten expelled for fighting?
Nah.
Gucci got out yesterday. He's in like 5 years.
What was your first day out like?
My first day out was today.
What are you up? Like just a cookout?
Actually, with the lugs, with the fan. You know, niggas out lugs, feel me? Niggas out stag folks.
What's the thing you're happiest about being out? Like, okay, hey, I got my first warm shower. I got my first hug from my mom. Like, what is the thing that you're most looking Is it hard to find on your first day out?
How? Everybody got a bitch already. You can get jail.
Are you on Tinder or you're just in the neighborhood?
It's all around. I'm all around. My name D.
That gotta change, man. Y'all be having kids and shit. It should be your kids, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You get some ass for a couple days, you know what I'm saying? 2-3 days of ass. Then tend to your kids, man. That should be crazy to me. Like, everyone says that. And then they kids be out here on Instagram and shit to say they ain't feeding me. It's crazy stuff, man. Crazy stuff.
Mac, I get around.
Big horn dog from the side.
You're a horn dog?
Oh, this a vlog, oh. You got me feeling myself on this vlog.
Why is it orange though?
There they go.
Are they running in here? There's a chase.
What the f? Yeah, that's doing too hard, bro.
Are we doing something wrong though, officer?
Get against the fence, big dog.
What crime are we suspected of committing?
It's harassment.
Sir,
What's happening, man? What's happening?
what crime do you suspect?
Get against the fence.
For what
He's
reason?
doing a little vlog, man. That's all we doing. You guys have no business. You guys are drinking in public. You guys ain't doing nothing. You guys ain't doing nothing, boy. What you see?
What the f this, dude? We're literally just chilling. You guys want a couple of links and we call it a day? We have some food for you, officer, if you want some.
We ain't doing nothing wrong.
One thing I was gonna say is that white boy is not gonna get up on that fence unless you tell him what the reason why you're here. You feel me? One thing I learned with running around the streets and just doing, dumb shit, I'm not gonna say I always had that in my back pocket, but I've been stopped too many times to damn count till I got to an adult and started realizing I don't want no parts of that life. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be successful, a YouTuber. But before then, bro, I've been stopped so many times, and they be surprised that people know they shit. Like, you can't just stop me. It was a time where they had my god brother like pent up on some shit, and it was like, yo, get against the fence. And he looked at me, and I'm like, yo, bro, unless you explain to me why, we suing that ass. Like, period, point blank. Even though I wasn't gonna sue him, I had no lawyers. But I'm gonna tell you that, like, bro, we got a lawyer, and we gonna sue your ass, man. You can't just do what you want. Like, I can't, like, he telling them they can't do what they want. Police just can't do what they want, man. You have rules and regulations. They can follow the rules and regulations, and we could be fine. But messing with people in cookouts always blew my mind. Like, always blew my mind. It's like, if you don't want people to be in the streets doing dumb shit, and they out here trying to do productive shit like cookouts, you know, community, feeding kids and shit like that, and you ain't gonna feed them, what is the purpose of doing this? This shit be stupid sometimes.
You guys have a permit?
No, but they let us wash our meat out of it in here.
A permit to be alive and to eat food?
There's no permit to be in no park. This is a park. It's a public park.
This is a public park. This is insane. Is it safe to say that these guys aren't invited to the barbecue?
Yeah, they not invited.
Is this a normal occurrence here? Yeah. This is? For eating food? Is this glizzy illegal or what's going on here?
Why are you here, sir? You already know why I'm here. Why? You already know why I'm here. Why, man?
I would understand if we were doing something causing a ruckus, but we're literally grilling food. What's the issue?
Why are you here, though? Why are you here, sir? Why are you here? They work here.
Don't you guys have to state what the probable cause is to do shit like this?
Smoking marijuana here in the park.
Is that legal in California?
Yeah, at the park it is. At the park it is.
So then what's the issue? You just said it was legal.
Illegal.
Oh, illegal at the park.
I'm sorry, that's what I thought you. That's what you're asking. Illegal. If you're gonna have a function.
Do you see how they choke the white people compared to the black people? Black people, get your ass on the fence. But he gonna answer his questions. Yo, I'm telling you, this is a messed up world we live in, and this shit is unfair. You know what I'm saying? It's unfair. At the end of the day, you supposed to be able to cook out in your parks, in your local things, and having permits and telling people they need permits is the reason why these niggas outside gang banging, man. It's the reason why they shooting shit up. They don't got nothing productive to do because you niggas always asking for a permit, a damn license, or something to do something productive. It's like y'all want us to kill each other and die. Like, it literally seems that way, bro. Come over here with some more respect and some more understanding, and nigga, we'll give you the same. Like, I see a problem with this. You know what I'm saying? I definitely see a problem with this. They cooking out in the park. What you want these niggas to do? We drink, nigga. We smoke. What do you want us to do? If this is the least we could do, or we could go turn up the city and go crazy out here, I would think y'all would want us to do the least amount. But shit is crazy. Cops just be on some dickhead shit.
To run it by the park director, get a permit. You got to do something about it.
So here's the thing: if there was serious shit going on here, like someone just caught a body right here, I get it. You guys need to roll deep, but the whole permit for a barbecue is. That's not protect and serve, and I'm a fan of police. I actually think police are okay if they're good and accountable.
And you're entitled to your opinion, and that's perfectly fine.
But rampaging a barbecue when we're not being mean to everyone's having a good chill time.
He need to get demoted off the dribble.
Off the dribble.
Hey, you hear me? Oh boy, that Phil need to get demoted. You know, sis, on God, you know. Look, ooh, she knows, she laughing. You know too. He need to get demoted off the dribble.
They're cooking hot dogs and hamburgers.
Yeah, and there's bags of weed, smoking weed, and where are the kids?
California.
It doesn't matter, but the kids are literally just on the other side of the pool.
What's the point of this?
This is the point that obviously there's rules that are in order. Yeah. Let's just follow them. That's it.
The cop telling us we all need to get against a fence for what? For eating a...
I didn't hear that, but
But that's overkill.
I got you, but
and the other thing is our tax money... I don't live here, but people's tax money funds this. And to have this directed at something that is an innocent community event, I get it. I know you're in a tough spot. I have respect for cops in general, but I feel like this is petty. I don't think this is enough police. I think they need to swap.
Yeah. He see how he wanted to explain to him because he know he'll have his ass in the. He'll have his lawyer and them turn up on him for real. As long as you know your laws and you can read your laws correctly to them, They shouldn't be able to violate, but they violate anyway. The nigga told him get on the fence. And he was telling the cameraman, no, get on the fence. Like, why am I getting on the fence? For what reason? Nigga, I didn't break no laws. You have no probable cause. Oh, they got weed. So get the weed, I guess. I guess weed is so horrible in a state where they all smoke. In the park, he said in the park it's illegal. Dog. So if I walk outside this park and kids is right there, niggas is still smoking weed. Huh? It just doesn't equate to nothing. This is when you see the petty shit from police officers and they try to, you know, in the last video I told y'all, I respect police who protect and serve and get criminals off the street and shit, especially niggas who shooting up innocent people and stuff. Get them niggas up out of here. But for the fact that these niggas are sitting in the park trying to enjoy whatever day, a Saturday, a Sunday, and they ain't harming people, it's like, what do you want us to do, nigga? If we can't do this in our own neighborhood, what should we do? That's what I was asking. What should we do in the neighborhood if we can't cook, we can't hang out, we can't do nothing, we can't have no community type? Bro, you trying to ruin the damn community that's already ruined because of poverty, nigga. Like, what you mean? Like, it's poverty around this bitch. Like, what you mean?
SWAT team and the FBI for this, because this cookout's getting outrageous, dude.
Yeah, man, it's the cookout, the Hoover
I think it's because of whoever did the seasoning on the links. That's why they came, dude.
I didn't season nothing.
Oh, I put the links on.
I told him, he didn't even season. He threw the, no, it ain't.
No, is this illegal?
No, it's legal.
Yeah, that's what I thought. California, right?
That's why they ain't touch it.
He know he fucked up.
That's the good shit. Excuse me, sir. I actually like your mustache. I'm trying to grow one kind of like it, too. How long did that take you?
A couple weeks.
Okay. What about we just make you guys some hamburgers, we shake hands, we call it a day, and then we...
No, that's not the problem. The problem is that the barbecues here is not permitted. People are smoking, drinking in public at a community park. Well, the barbecue needs to be taken care of. The alcohol needs to be taken care of because there's litter all around from the alcohol, the marijuana. That needs to be taken care of. You have multiple hoods here. Gardena 13's here as well as Hoover criminals, right?
Is that a Mexican squad?
Which one?
Gardena?
Gardena 13, yes, it's a Hispanic gang, okay?
I know,
they
it's
have
a
the
few.
same common enemies, right? So when they're hanging out here together, what do you think the enemy's going to do or the op's going to do? They're going to come to the park. They're going to start shooting. They're going to endanger the little kids that are playing here. Okay? I'm tired of the shooting. I'm tired of the homicides.
Agreed.
I'm tired of everything else. That's why we're here to protect you guys and them.
Nigga, so go get the criminals. Nigga, don't come to the park. What is the park going to do for you? If you have the addresses, you have the names and numbers, go do your job. Your job is not to babysit niggas on drinking alcohol. Get an investigator. Just why I don't like these, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never been a fan of just regular blue. You know what I'm saying? Be a damn investigator or something and go investigate some shit. And I understand what he's saying, yo, they could be a target and shit like that, but yo, bro, people not just going to sit around and not do nothing. Because the more boredom sets in and the more you have idle time, this is when the devil come out. This is when the evil shit come out. Is when I'm not doing shit. You got to keep them productive. So if you had to go over there yourself, get them a permit, say, yo, the kids, you know what I'm saying, too, after a certain time, y'all pull back up. Shit, like, y'all ain't even compromising. Y'all just telling niggas what to do in a neighborhood that you ain't even from. Nigga, you live in somewhere in the valley somewhere. Nigga, you live in a nice house, man. You know what I'm saying? That's shit crazy to me, bro. Because there's no compromise and there's no understanding. So, you know what I'm saying? You're tired of the shootings, but you ain't doing no investigating to get the damn shooters. You out here just with people who you can arrest for liquor and weed. What does liquor and weed have to do with the niggas who shooting? Please explain. I've been in plenty of hoods, stood around, and I had the same thought. Like, nigga, why are you here? Nigga, do your job. Investigate something. I ain't telling nigga not to go stop the crimes. I'm telling you, there's certain ways you can handle things to why the relationship between police and cops ain't shit. You know what I'm saying, too? Because it's like, bro, you got to understand, like, what if we don't have nothing productive to do and y'all telling us we can't do nothing, then this is when the shootings really occur, nigga. This is when the bodies really drop.
And I appreciate that.
So
And
that's why we're here.
Cool.
All right? You guys be safe, all right?
And keep the mustache. Don't shave it for any reason, all right? Hey, I got the real reason why they're here.
What's going on, man?
Because the barbecue thing is kind of bullshit, right? So I was like, dude, that's petty. No one gets a permit for a barbecue. No one gets a permit to film. What they said is, okay, look, if we let these guys hang out, they're EBK, and the ops see them on Instagram, and there's a shootout at the park. That's why we have to clean this up, because otherwise, that's what they. That's.
It says a shootout at the park.
Okay, so once this happens, then what's the game plan?
They gonna leave.
You just keep going?
Hell yeah, we ain't going nowhere.
But sir, you don't have a permit.
permit. This the set. That's the permit.
You feel me? Like I thought I was gonna be like a football player, but that shit didn't work out. So I chose the gangbang. You feel me?
Was it in your family at all?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, my whole family from Hoover. Yeah, my whole family from that shit.
But if you had to guess, young men in the area, what percentage of them choose the Hoover route, and what percent go?
I'm gonna keep it real, just 100%, bro. Because over here it's
100%.
It's activity over here. Like it's
Not one of you guys is gonna be a freaking going to the moon on an astronaut.
From there, still be plumbers and shit though. So that shit don't mean nothing. Just because you from the gang, that don't mean you can't go be a plumber.
It's people out here from the gang that got good jobs right here. Working hard.
So you guys are for 9 to 5s for the guys that do.
I'm not a 9 to 5 right now. I got a 9 to 5 right now.
What do you do?
I got a 2 job. I'm a chef. I'm a cook.
Do you guys view the police as a gang?
Of course. Yeah. You see how they jumped out? That's how we jump out.
Yeah, that's how they pop out. I'm not gonna lie. I see the cops as a gang, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I really do. Especially when they on that type time. Like, I see, if you're a good cop, you know what I'm saying, too. I have 2 family officers. I said 2 family officers. I have 2 family, like, cousins that are police officers. And they from the hood. They done seen it all, did it all. Like, you know what I'm saying? And they became cops and shit like that. So I have a definite respect for cops, but I don't have a respect for the goofy shit. I really don't. You have to compromise with people. If this was a bunch of white people and shit could go down, they was drinking and smoking, you going to operate it a little different. So go over there, show some respect, and maybe they'll listen. Maybe they'll understand you if you don't hop out like a mother in SWAT team telling niggas get on the fence. Who responds good to that shit? I don't know a person on earth who will respond good to that shit. Cause you've seen white people rage out on cops. They don't respond good to the way y'all want to police. You know what I'm saying? And it hasn't protected anyone because niggas is still shooting. So it tells me that you're not doing a good job. You're just doing something, but you're not doing good at it. Like, you feel me? They need to change all that shit around so they can have an understanding with the big homie. Go over there, be like, yo, bro, just, hold down the wheel or just move it over there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Do certain things so we get to live and you get to live. Shit crazy.
You guys filming a music video?
Yeah.
How much time do you guys need? I'll be reasonable.
All right, look. It's
an hour, you get an hour?
Hour, yep, and we out of here.
He's out of here?
All right,
an hour?
yep, and we out of here. Yep. Y'all gone, boom, we out of here. Y'all gave us an hour.
Okay, well, I can't leave, but I'm going to be in the area, okay?
All right, but yeah, I'm just saying, but just let us do our thing. All right, we got time. You gave
your look. Is that reasonable?
It's 4 o'clock. 5 o'clock,
okay,
we gone.
By 5 o'clock, you're gone?
5 o'clock, we got
Shake hands.
All right?
Don't shake hands.
After the police and the Hoovers struck a friendly agreement, we found we had 1 more hour to enjoy our barbecue. But I must ask the audience, do you guys think it's fair to pull the permit card? Because I doubt any of these officers ever pull a permit to go barbecue with their own family. All that being said, I do get the point that, hey, if these guys gather, shootouts happen, and that's why we squash it. But what are your guys' opinion of this?
Do you see how it works, though, when the cop comes over there and is reasonable? These people are human beings like you, nigga, and they understand English, too. He say, yo, 1 hour, yo, you see, make compromises with people. Stop just telling people what to do because you got a badge, man. And nigga went to community college for 2 years. Like, you went to community college. You ain't nobody's god around here, nigga. You barely know how to read around this bitch. Like, so have some respect for us. We have some respect for you, and we keep it going. You know what I'm saying, too? I could never be a cop. You know what I'm saying, too, in my life, because it just seems like y'all have this blue wall, listen to me, I'm God, and you the niggas under me type vibe. You know what I'm saying, too? And that shit don't never work, man. You're not God. Especially you're not God. You don't even train to be this superior over people. Nigga, 2 years of community college can get anyone to be a police officer. So I tell you everything you need to know. It's probably less now. So, you know what I'm saying, too? I hate that shit.
All right, guys, let me ask you something political, okay? Donald Trump is going to get into the White House. Probably by the time they see this, he will be in the White House. How do you guys feel about that?
I fuck with Trump. Yeah, I don't care.
Whoa. Tell why.
I don't got no problem with gold.
The shit he got going right now, we ain't fucking with it.
What's that?
Out here, they trying to do like a rally. KKK rally and all that type of shit. We not having that.
Why do you associate that with Trump?
You don't be seeing his rallies will be the signs they be having and shit.
I've never seen KKK.
They be having some crazy ass signs.
Have you ever tried joining the KKK?
Hell no.
What about
Hey.
Whoa. Did I say something that was wrong?
Yeah.
What did I say? I said KKK.
Don't say no.
I said K.
No, you didn't.
Like Hoover and you guys code.
No.
He say like
I didn't know the lingo. Okay, I'll blurb that out.
It doesn't matter if you're interviewing a gang, a hitman, or even a SWAT team leader. If you can make them laugh, chances are you're going to have a good interview. But on this occasion, I messed up big time and accidentally dissed the entire crew I was dealing with. So I must say sorry to my new Hoover friends.
Okay, what's some Hoover lingo I need to know?
This how the Hoover lingo, man, Digo go. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's just natural with us. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? We off the dribble, scribble with this shit. You feel me? Like, we viral spiral. You know what I'm saying? We just jump out and dump shit out. Like, I don't know how I go home. It just come naturally with me.
It's like E40.
Like in the family you had growing up, how much of your family was in this?
Down there, everybody.
Women too?
Yep. My aunties, my little cousins, bigger cousins, everybody. You know what I'm saying? You have
any kids?
Yeah, I do.
Do they also join this too?
Hell no. I whip their ass.
Why is that?
Because it stops with me. in my family now, it stops with me. But other than that, I'm going to keep it groovy. A lot of us been a part of this since we was kids. You know what I'm saying? We just going maturing through the situation as adults, hugging and keeping it real, you know?
Welcome to Compton. We're here. It's a good day outside, and I'm happy. I'm just happy to be on Tommy G's channel today.
Is this normal though?
Man, hell yeah. They ain't never got nothing to do.
Babysitting though. That ain't normal. Oh yeah, no, they don't babysitting. They be babysitting them niggas on the side. Yeah,
do they usually just leave and come back?
Yeah, they usually leave and come back probably later, but
is the Los Angeles jail filled? Like, is it?
It's always overcrowded.
So they don't even have enough room to bring people.
Oh yeah, they got room for us. Yeah, they'll log us in.
I said they'll log us in.
Violation of rights.
For sure. For sure. The only reason that they didn't do more than what it was because the cameras was out.
No cameras out.
If y'all wasn't here and we didn't pull out our phones, they can't stay forever. They would have hemmed us all up. We all would have been bumped up.
I guess with how much wild stuff happening in the city, I feel like this is kind of a waste of resources for them to camp out while people are eating hamburgers.
Definitely. Now you see where the taxpayers' money is going.
And I can say this. I think, like, I've lived in areas that are sketchy. I think, like, good, accountable police can help a community. But it seems like this is overstepping.
Yeah, for sure. Most definitely. They could be patrolling. There's other people out here getting robbed, all type of stuff.
What did I say? It's the actual streets and it's niggas you bothering. I always thought of that, and now he just made it even more clear. Like, I'm not saying let niggas do what they want. I'm saying you could be patrolling, stopping crimes, doing shit, but you out here in my face while I'm eating a damn hamburger, drinking some yak. That shit ain't gonna help you get where you going. And damn sure, hey, I ain't gonna lie to you.
We get our Hoover Stankies. Other than that, nigga, we outside.
Hoover Stankies?
Yeah, Hoover Stankies.
Hey,
is that pussy?
That's not in the dictionary.
Get our Hoover Stankies.
But that's the definition of it.
Hoover Stankies. Hoover Stank Wings.
I heard you have Hoover Stankies.
Yeah, on Hoover, we trying to get big hoes, you feel me? Nigga trying to give back to like Manchester Elementary, you feel me? Give back to the kids, you feel me? All the shit, you feel me?
Is there a sport you'd want to support? Like, is there a sport that you played when growing up?
Shit, basketball, soccer, football. All that shit.
Because I think kids in sports is a very important thing.
Speech too, like I had problems with speech, like, you feel me?
If you can teach a kid from the jump to feel comfortable with his voice, that's really big.
On the real.
Anyone here got a verse?
Oh, you gotta tap it with the rappers, bro.
Who's
the dribble scribble? I don't know. I don't rap.
And there's been so many times where I couldn't understand my feelings. I just know that I'm driven. I'm risk taking for these millions. All these snake ass niggas, I tell them stay up.
I don't want to hear this. I'm not a fan. Well, we're gonna let him end it, but I'm not a fan of no rap shit. Yeah, some of y'all be trash.
Buffalo K. I don't know, man. You know, the police could have shut us down. Could nobody shut us down? Look, they got more homies right here. Come over here. Them the little homies right here. Them the troubles. These the 50s. These the little homies from 5-1 on Hoover. Them the homies right there on the set. You feel me? You want a shot?
I'll do a shot.
Take a shot.
I'll do a shot. Ooh, you top tier. Chandelier. You my type of guy. You my type of guy.
All right, hey, it's 5 o'clock. We're peacing out. You got any final thoughts?
No, man.
hold the street and all that. I'm over. Appreciate you for coming.
Hey,
For sure.
thanks for having me, brother. I had a good time. Hey, and thanks to whoever was the cook. They did season this shit, so I'm impressed.
Oh, yeah, man, that shit was crazy.
Thank you, God.
All right, folks. Thank.
Shout out to normal people out there. He said, "Thank you guys." Yo, the thing about it is, for me, is watching some of these hood videos. You see the humanity in people. Yeah, it's crime all around this shit, but we could blame a lot of people besides the people who had to grow up in this shit, the situations, the opportunities, and the damn police, man. If we want to help people, then help them. But if we want to hem people up and do dumb shit with people, this is the result you're going to get, man. I hope everyone took that as a good message, because at the end of the day, we got to find a common ground between cops, police, enemies, all that shit. So hopefully everybody's having a good day, man, and continue to have a good life. Shout out to everybody, man. Hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe.